courtesy of Netflix. Noah Schnapp, Finn Wolfhard, Gaten Matarazzo and Caleb McLaughlin in Stranger Things Season 2. All that remains of Halloween today are hangovers and piles of candy, but the spooky spirit of the season doesn't have to end given that we can now celebrate Días de los Muertos, and because Stranger Things Season 2 is still relatively new and currently streaming on Netflix. Whether you have or haven't yet binged the entire thing, you may find yourself in need of extending the spooky magic. Half the fun of the 80s period series is the soundtrack. Those eerie synths and nostalgic throwback tunes set a mood that drives fans wild. We here at Billboard Dance want to prolong the afterglow with some Stranger Things-inspired songs from some truly talented electronic music artists. From Louis Vuitton to Wiz Khalifa, here are our 666 favorite finds. Louis Vuitton Stranger Things Fliffier. We get a straight-up reinterpretation of the hit show's soundtrack. It's a trappy, spacey, romantic take on the bleating synth arpeggio and atmospheric vibe. It's a rosy take on the dark sonic themes, and it's entirely enjoyable as a work on its own. Louis Vuitton says he had a lot of fun making this, and you can hear it in the playful final product. Wiz Khalifa Stranger Things feat. J.R. Donato. You've gotta be a pretty hard MC to let loose over the Stranger Things theme song. Producers E. Dan, Big German Size helped beef the beat with some traditional trap drums. The weed-loving rapper's sing-song flow is perfectly matched with a synthy selection. Lyrically, it's not all that scary. It's some usual rap fare, you know, being the best and rich and all, but it's definitely the catchiest version of this theme song you can enjoy. Asabake vs. Childish Gambino Stranger Things theme song Bonfire mashup. Speaking of rap verses that fit the scene-setting intro, Childish Gambino's Bonfire happens to be a perfect match. His mean, grill-bearing vocal feels as if it were meant for these edgy synth lines. Honestly, if the beat fits, it's hard to imagine what this original theme song couldn't make even grittier. Tyson Whitfield vs. The Weeknd vs. C418 Starry Boy Stranger Things theme song mashup. Here's another example of how the Stranger Things theme beefs up an anthem. It's not a far cry to swap synths on the Daft Punk produced single, which was already pretty dark and synthy to begin with. This version actually mashes up against a Stranger Things OST remix from C418, so shout out the original producer, as well as Tyson Whitfield, for seeing how the two pieces came together. Point 2 below Stranger Things theme remix. You wouldn't think the Stranger Things theme song could get any darker, but 2 below manages to take it so deep, it might be in the upside down. It's got a very Gesaffelstein edge, and there's a fun vocal sample from 11. Big bass wobbles and fat synths make this remix a must-hear for any Stranger Things fan. Casco B Stranger Things vs. Ariana Grande. You know what makes the Stranger Things soundtrack so captivating? The synths are so vibrant, you can see them in your mind. Cask by one-ups the concept with this visually stimulating launchpad mashup that pits the eerie vibes against all-American pop princess Ariana Grande via her single Into You. Her sensual side never sounded so steamy.